So if you're curious, don't know which way to go, I'm gonna show y'all. Your ass gonna know today. Alright guys, for both load boards I reset them, as we can see. That's central dispatching from blank to blank. And this is truck stop. So central dispatch, truck stop, as y'all can see. Both of them blank. Nothing to nothing. So now, what we gonna do for truck, okay, central dispatching, that's for the cars. Screw them. Truck stop, that's for the flatbed loads, like freight, but they still have cars or whatever too. So ain't no telling what you might find. But central dispatching, that just straight for cars. So we both on both, I'm gonna do the same from and the same to. Same from and same to. But we gonna start on truck stop first. So start new search. Let me take all that out so it'll be fresh. Okay. So equipment, basically. We got a flatbed. We know flatbed is a flatbed. Most flatbed be like 48 54 foot or whatever, but I got a 40, so you still could put your specs in and it'll adjust to your specs. I'll show you. Basically flatbed hot shot, but I still do like more. So basically we just gonna go with that. We're gonna go with flatbed hot shot. Pickup date, we just gonna do the next 7 days. Origin, this, I done been everywhere. It'll never stop. So both of these we just gonna start in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Destination anywhere. Okay, where it say radius. Oh my God, what the hell? Atlanta. I'm on my iPhone 6, that's why. Oh my God. Atlanta, Georgia. Radius will be like how many miles around the area of Atlanta, Georgia to search on each side. So we seeing in the next 7 days in Atlanta, Georgia, a radius of 125 miles around, circumference, whatever the big word is, it's 2,053 loads. But wait, we got to put our weight. I got a GN22. The most I can scale is 15,000 pounds. So I put 15,000. Max length, my trailer is a 40 foot hot shot. So I got to put 40. That'll narrow it down. For the next 7 days, it's 135 loads to choose from. Okay, cool. We're going to get into that. Now, time to get to Central Dispatch. We're going to start in Central Dispatch. Atlanta, Georgia. Where we going? Anywhere. We just gonna put search. They load it too. But on here, it don't tell you how many loads. It don't tell you how many loads. So we gonna get into it. So we gonna start with the we'll start with the flatbed. Okay, we'll start with hot shot on truckstock.com. So for instance, we're gonna look at the $2,400 load. This load going for Tallapoosa, Georgia. It has 59 next to it, which means I have to drive 59 miles to get it. And they're going to Lehi, Utah. It's paying $2,400 at 1,887 miles. 6,600 miles on the 7-foot length of my trailer. Hold on, that's a bad pick. We ain't gonna do that. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do this 3,800 hot shot load. Tallapoosa, Georgia, going to North Highland, that's California. 2,427 miles. Hot shot, 3,200 pounds, 26 foot. So how we calculate that to get our rate per mile? We will do 2,427. We're gonna do 3,800 divided by 2,427. So let's see. 3,700 divided by 2,427. 2,427. That equal $1.50 a mile. Bad load. I will not take that. Now we gonna go over to Central Dispatch. We gonna pick a good load. I see 1950 right here. I see 1950 right here. Okay, it picking up in Atlanta, Georgia. It going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. You can see $1,950 cash on delivery. That's great. Now let's do the miles. Let's do the miles. So it's 1,392 miles at $1.40 a mile. $1,950 for $1,392. They hand in hand right now. They hand in hand right now. Now, what I will do is pick another load off of truck stop. Let me see. Let's see. They got a lot. See, they got 1,900 for 1,800 miles flatbed, 1,900 for 1,872 miles flat hot shot. So that's why I put flatbed and hot shot, and I could put flatbed step deck, because all three of these is the same load, but it just matter about your trailer and your size. I could put 3,000 pounds on that trailer, and I could put 17 feet on that trailer. All these the same loads. That's why you have to flatbed. You got a flatbed, put flatbed, put step deck, but it's still a hot shot. It's all the same. So let's get into this load. Here go one for 616. 616. Athens, Georgia, to Soda Spring, Idaho. 1,936 pounds. Miles. 1,300 pounds. So let's do the math on that and come out with your rate per mile. So that'll be $3,400 divided by 1936. You come out with $1.75 a mile. So that's how you get your rate per mile. So this how you calculate your expenses. So my truck payment a month is like $1,500. My trailer payment is like $650. That's how you get your operating costs. Then if you want to, well, you have to put in your rent, your other bills, everything at home. So what I do, I put my operating costs, I add my operating costs with my bills at home, and whatever I come out with, I double it. After I double it, I divide it, and I come out with a set number that I would have to run per mile. Like, in order for me to be straight, all my loads have to be $1.90, $1.90 or more a mile. So I can run $2 loads all day and be good. I can run $2 loads all day and be good. If I start running $1.50, $1.60, $1.70, I'm losing. Especially if I'm running long loads. Like if I get $1.70, $1.80 a load, it's gonna be to get me out of a bind. So let me show y'all. When you hear people saying like they're getting stuck in certain areas, I'm gonna show you what they mean by getting stuck. This the only way I take a cheap load. Man. This the only way I take a cheap load. Now, Trucker Edge. This is another. Now, Trucker Edge. This is another freight website, but they have cars and stuff too. So let me do the same thing. I'm gonna put Atlanta, Georgia. We gonna get back into the cars. We haven't forgot about that, but I'm just finna run y'all through this. We're gonna put Atlanta, Georgia, and we just gonna put special. So we're gonna go to containers, cause we can put a container on there. We're gonna go to flatbed, cause it is a flatbed. Flatbed hot shot. I just showed y'all we could do flatbed and step deck. So I do flatbed with tarps because I can tarp on my flatbed. Flatbed with chains because I do have chains for my flatbed. It's common sense. So the rest of it, we just gonna skip. So I did from Atlanta, 150 miles, circumference that it checked. Length, I got 40 foot. Weight, I can carry only no more than 15,000. Search. Oh, no. Let me do, I got it for the 16th and the 16th. We're gonna do the, oh my God. We're gonna do the next 7 days. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do this. Now, when people saying that they getting stuck in like dead zones, this how you check. Dashboard. AK. I think that's Arkansas. Is AK Arkansas? Yeah, I think it's Arkansas. Don't, if y'all know, just comment on it. Arkansas. 13 loads going in. In, look at in, y'all. In and out. Look at out. 13 loads going in. 1 load going out. So what brokers do, they'll give you $3, $4 a mile to go in there. All they want you to do is take that load in there. They don't care nothing about you coming out. That's why they paying you good to go in there. So I always think about that. Okay. Right now, Alabama, 77 loads in. 125 loads out. But hold on, don't get me wrong. It's 10 o'clock at night too. So I'm just giving y'all an example. Like 10 or 11 in the morning, these numbers is gonna be up in some of these states. I'm finna tell you some state where the number never be up. Vermont, VT, numbers never up. Utah, not going to Utah. RI, no sir. Oregon, no sir. MT, Montana, no sir. New Hampshire, I got stuck in New Hampshire 3 times. No sir. NH, no sir. MT, I said that. Idaho, ID, no sir. That's just my personal experience. I ain't talking about nobody else's personal experience. So when you hear people say, oh, I got stuck, or that's the dead zone, that's what that means. So now we gonna get back to Central Dispatch. We gonna get another good load. See, one thing about Central Dispatch, my personal opinion is freight pays a little bit more than cars, because look at the rate on these cars. In some sort, like, you have bad rates everywhere. You just gotta pick through them. You gotta pick through them thoroughly. Like right here, you got 571 miles at 700. That's $1.23 a mile. I can't run for that, but you probably can. 804 miles, $450. That's 56 cents a mile. 700 miles, $475. That's 68 cents a mile. 198 miles, $1.26 a mile, $250. I can't run like that. 45 miles, $1.16 a mile, $52. You can't even get on my trailer with that. 80 miles, $1.06 a mile. But one good thing about cars, your trailer, 3-car trailer, 4-car trailer. Let me tell you what, car hauler told me I always get a 3-car hauler or more, 3 cars. The first car is to take care of the expenses, the trip expenses, which would be like gas, flat tire, anything. That's your first car. So if you getting $1.30 a mile, that $1.30 a mile gonna take care of your gas, whatever. The second car, $1.30 a mile, 100 miles or whatever it gonna be, that's for your pocket to take home. That's your money for your bills, your expenses, and all that. And the third car is for the company. You always put money back for your company. So you got your expenses at home, your bills. You got the trip expenses, which would be the gas. And you got the third car for the company, saving for the company. So with that being said, you got right here $160, 50 miles, $3.20 a mile. That's $3.20 a mile is damn good. But 50 miles, I'm not putting that on my truck. You got 18 miles, $26, $1.44. Then you got 20 miles, $100, $5 a mile. And then it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Just imagine now, just imagine if you had 1,392 miles at $1.40 a mile, but you got 3 of those cars. So that'd be 14, 28, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. That'd be $4.20 a mile. That'd be $4.20 a mile. That'd be $4.20 a mile time 3, 1, let me see. So we're gonna do $4, 20 cents a mile times 1,392 miles. That's 5,800. That's 5,000. An ideal or of what y'all should do, because at the end of the day, it's y'all decision, it's y'all money. So I could continue to run y'all through this, but 571 miles, $1.23 a mile. If you had 3 cars, that'd be 3 down to $3.75 a mile. If you have at least 3 cars. So car hauling is good. My opinion. This is my opinion. Okay, car hauling is good. My opinion. Car hauling is good. But only thing with car hauling is $1.20 a mile, man. And I have to find 3 cars. They're like 3 partials. Now, don't get me wrong. This website do have where you can get 3 cars at one time. Let me see if I can find what I'm talking about. You can pick up 3-4 cars at one time on this website. I don't do cars, so I really don't know how to go to it. But only thing I do, if I want a car, like for a partial, I'm trying to get home and I need something to pay for my gas, I'll put a car and get them little $200-300, whatever it is, $400 or $500, and okay, this it right here. Okay, 51 miles, $355. 6 mixed vehicles. You got 6 cars that need to go to one location that's 51 miles away, $1.16 a mile. If you got 6 mixed cars that going on there for $1.16 a mile, $51 miles, $355. No, sir. Just imagine, you got 6 cars. You gotta put these cars on the lift. That'd be great. You gotta strap these cars down. You gotta take a video. Let's go to this other load board. Of each car, or a picture of each car. Flatbed. Also, not only that, you have to drive these cars on the lift. We got another load right here, 2800. Fifth wheel logistics. It's just too much for cars, man. Just too much. Okay. Also, you got to think about 1,000. You got 6 cars. 903 miles. That's 24 tires that you have to scrap down. I just did that. My bad. You got 24 tires you have to scrap down. Same. No, sir. Okay, we're gonna do this load. Atlanta, Georgia to Westville, MA. 1,040 miles. 9,000 miles. Hot shot. I'm at 9,000 pounds. Hot shot. HS. So we gonna do 1950 divided by 1040. That's how you get your rate per mile. $1.875. So roughly $1.90 a mile. You got 9,000 miles. You got 9,000 pounds, but it's not telling you the length. So say like if I got 9,000 pounds, I can get 15,000 on my trailer. So I got 6,000 pounds left. Now if it had the length, as you can see where it say L at, it don't say anything. Say if it had 20 feet, I have a 40-foot bed, so I have 6,000 pounds and 20 foot. I can put a car back there, or I can look for another load that's paying around the same thing and get double. And that's the same thing about cars, because they could do the same too. So I always keep that in mind. You want to maximize your whole trailer. So if you got 40 foot, you find a load that's for 10 foot, 5,000 pounds. I have 30 foot and 5,000 pounds. I have 30 foot and 30 and 10,000 pound left. So I always keep that in mind. And it's nighttime, so all these rates are leftover rates. So that's why it's looking bad. I'm sure it'll look better on Central Dispatch and this, but you know it's nighttime. So like right here on Central Dispatch, they got 1,100 miles, $1,050. This is a 2016 Chevy Silverado. They paying $10.50, $1 a mile. So if you had 3 of those, that's $3 a mile. So I always keep that in mind. So if you do want to get you a trailer, a car trailer, then you know. Okay, we got Ronald Reagan Air Force Base on Keep Trucking. I meant truck stop. Damn. We got Ronald Reagan Air Force Base to Dover Air Force Base. 781 miles. 13,965 pounds. So we finna do this. 2,000. This how you get your rate. Divided by 781 miles. $2.50 a mile. That's my load. Them the loads I look for. As you can see, no hot shots. No one cargo truck. Oh, it say no hot shot. So that crosses me out. We're gonna go on down. Ooh, 3,000. See, I look for stuff like this with the big numbers. Atlanta, Georgia to Cleveland, Ohio. 714 miles. A flat step deck. It don't say the pounds, it don't say the length. So a flat step deck, they get up to, I think, 50, 48, 53 feet. So it might be too big for me anyway. And the pounds get up to like 45 grand, so that might be too big for me anyway. But it don't say anything, so I call and ask them what, you know, what the specs on that load. Let me see. Let me go to Hot Shot, see what else good Hot Shot loads they got. Let me see. Okay, we got another load right here from Camet, Georgia to Kykewanna, Wisconsin. I guess that's how you say it, Kykewanna. Kykewanna. Yeah, Kykewanna, Wisconsin. 1,041 miles. $2,000. So that lets you know right there, that's a little bit under. That's a little bit under $2 a mile, probably like $1.90 something a mile. That's a good load. That's a good load. That's a good load. I'll take that. Because, like I said, that's a little bit over my operating cost. $1.90 in my operating cost. That would get me by. That'll pay my bills and put money in my pocket, and I'll be straight. Savings and all that. So $1.90, you gotta know your operating cost. That's my operating cost. So, okay, we got one right here. Atlanta, Georgia to Maine. I hate going to Maine. That's, you get stuck in Maine. 1243, 1,243 miles divided by 2,900. So we're gonna do 2,900 first, divided by 1,243. That's equal $2.30 a mile. That's a great load, but yeah, add going to Maine, you gonna get stuck. You getting stuck in Maine. You getting stuck up there, and that was 9 hours ago. So, like, all these loads on both of these boards are old because it's everything closed at like 5, 4, 4-ish, 3-ish, depending on where you at, East Coast, West Coast. But all these loads on both of these boards are leftovers. Like, they leftover. People like us done picked over, look for all the 34, the 35s, the 28s. And for Central Dispatch, all the people picked over the 44 cent, like right here, $3.99, 44 cent a mile. People done picked over that 55 cent, 95 cent, 1,000 miles. No sir, people done picked all over these loads. So all the big and the good loads are gone by nighttime. So we'll have to wait in the morning, like 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning. The fresh loads get on the board. The brokers need they freight moved really bad. That's when you gonna start seeing like the $3 load, the $4 loads. Cause I don't know, I don't remember, but I don't think I showed y'all now $3, $4, $5 load yet. So, you know, brokers get up in the morning. They got clients that done email them, sent them, hey, I need this here. It's Friday, I need it here Saturday, or I need it here Monday morning. And expedite. And this load coming out of Georgia need to be in California. That's when you're gonna get the $5 and the $6. Cause now you gotta push it. You know, you got people that'll drive teams, or people that get the job done, no matter what it is, for those $5 or $6 grand. So yeah, these loads, all these loads, people done picked over them or whatever. So it's not really no good loads to just show. Sacramento, California to Carrollton, Georgia. Carrollton, Georgia, Sacramento, California. 2,429 miles, 2,400. So if you divide that, that'll be a little bit under $2. No, no sir, that's under $1. Yeah, I have 11,800 pounds out of 15,000. I have what, 11,800 pounds left. Yeah, I have 11,800 pounds left, and I have 14. I have 11,800 pounds left, and I have 14 feet of deck space. That ain't worth it, man. That ain't worth. So we gonna get back on the cars. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit more about the car, and I'm gonna wrap this video on up. So I'm just getting y'all a basic idea of, like, you know, what to look for. We go back to search loads, the other load board, but we just gonna get back to what to look for. So you got 1,094 miles at 82 cents a mile. So if you got a 3-car hauler, you got 3 of them, so they're gonna be 82 times 3. Then you times it by the miles you going. So if you going 1,000 miles, 82 times 3 times 1,000 or whatever, and you gonna get how much money you making. So you got right here 1,110 miles at 63 cents a mile. That's $700. So if you had 3 cars, that's 2,400 for, 714, 2,100 for 1,100 miles. So that's just how that worked. So with cars and freight, it's like anything in life. It basically depends on what you put in it. What you put in it, it's all about your grind. 2 mixed vehicles, 75 cents a mile, 1,000. 94 miles, $1,650. You got 2 mixed vehicles. Let me see which vehicles you get. It's not saying, but they're going from Atlanta, Georgia to Boston. Let me see. Yeah, he ain't saying your vehicles you get, but you getting 2 mixed vehicles. They got one right here. Got 9 mixed vehicles. So that's if you had a 9-car trailer. You can load these 9 cars on your car trailer and drive for 1,125 miles at 47 cents a mile and make you 4,700, 4,800. Could go another one. 9 mixed vehicles. So 1,125 miles, 49 cents a mile. You know, got you a 9-car trailer. Well, a 9-car trailer. Get you 5,000. Going from Atlanta, Georgia to Boston. I thought they were the same down low too, y'all. Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, both of them going. So they probably need 18-car move. You got the big trailers that hold 16 cars. They probably have trailers that hold 18 cars. So for 1,100, 1,200 miles, them boys making 10 grand, over 11 grand with the car houses. But you know, it's each person preference. It's what your preference is. But I hope this video helped y'all, cause it's late and I'm tired. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video on up. But I hope this video helped y'all, man.
Take care.